to do something which where we can give back to the society. So that's when I was thinking as how do we do it. And also prior to starting Vindya, I was also involved in conducting camps at home for children, and getting them educated, especially this slum children. And then I got a very fortunate husband that who also shared a similar view and thought, and he said, why don't we bring in both business and philanthropy together? That's when we can have a sustainable model. And then we thought about this particular area of specialization, which needs only a basic education, like your basic computers or a basic English. And very important was attitude. So we were looking at a community which was in need of a job and who respect the job rather. That was more important. And I felt that this community was population is so high that there are so many people who have been deprived of a lot of things. That's when we thought we will start with physically challenged people and just went ahead.
Stream now. Huh?
Stream was.
Acumen, for doing its investment process, looks to use a traditional venture capital approach to due diligence. So you're looking at the legal aspects, you're looking at the promoter aspects, you're looking at the financial aspects, the operations, cash flows, balance sheets, all of these typical things. But in addition to doing financial due diligence and operational due diligence, Acumen does social due diligence, which requires a different set of skills to be able to understand the promoter's commitment to building a business that serves the poor, to understand the impact of that business on low-income customers, and whether it is a best use of Acumen capital. So you have to understand, you could take $1 million US and you could put it in company A, or you could put it in company B. So not just does company A have a lot of impact, but does company A have more impact than company B and theoretical company C, D, E, F, whatever. What Acumen has been trying to do is to develop first a set of globally accepted social impact measurement standards. So with accounting, you have the global generally accepted accounting principles, GAAP, right? For social impact, there's something called IRIS, which is Impact Reporting and Investment Standards. And this is essentially the GAAP standards, but for social impact. So they're doing definitions. What is poverty? What is a job? So a job is a great example because are you creating jobs? Oh yes, we are creating 10,000 jobs. Are they seasonal, temporary, full-time with benefits, full-time without benefits? Do you have cyclical employment, unemployment? The government of India has National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. Are those real? What kind of jobs are they? Are they better or worse than full-time jobs in a factory? And is a job in a farm employment, better than a factory? This is the kind of thing where you need to have better definitions, so that when you have the numbers that come into the equation, you can discount or increase the sort of weight that they have. So number one is to have agreed upon standards by all of these social impact investors and the people who are making the investments and the people who are taking the investments, so the companies.
Financial requirement of the rural society is being met by the PAC, this hub, which is otherwise designed to meet 100% requirement.
So how do you respond if somebody says, what, you are a bunch of city boys who are technical savvy and kind of better off guys coming and trying to solve the problem of India's poverty, rural poverty?
First is that I am not trying to solve rural poverty.
Okay.
It's a very big word to say that I am solving poverty. I am not solving that problem. The problem that I am trying to solve, as I told you, is I want to ensure that services reach. If services, products, facilities, utilities, all of them reach there, the economy goes through a churn. In this churn, growth happens.